Hello, hello. Look at my nails. Oh my goodness, I've just had them done. Um, Welcome, one and all. Uh, Today we're going to try our hand at batch making. Other people call it mass making. We don't. We call it batch making. So yesterday I thought, well, I'll give it a try, see what happens, see if I like it. And I made these five, shuffle along the bus, dears. There we go. These five tags. They were out of a. I've got this. In fact, I've got three of these, but different shapes. I think they were a Mr. F special, actually. I don't recall buying these as they are. But a lot of things have been thrown up during the course of the grand clear out of 2025. Um, so I've got those, and I've got some. These are sort of ticket shape, as you can see. Yeah, it says ticket tag. So that's what I chose to use. I thought they'd take the ink okay and whatever, and they did. So, oh, I'll just drop the black ones. Never mind. So today, what I thought we'd do is, so, I mean, they're nice. I like them. They're very botanical. I used, well, I'll show you as I go on what I used. So, they've all got different coloured inky backgrounds. It's quite hard to tell on some of them actually, but I thought I would give this. I've got a huge pad, that doesn't show you much, does it, of white cartridge paper. It's there. Sketchbook A3 bright yellow as a cover, and it was £3. And I bought quite a lot of these, and Hobbycraft, I think, was selling them. This was half price. So I thought, oh, I'll try them. I wanted them for sketching on at the time, but I've never tried them with ink. So I'm going to give it a go today. It might not work, just warning you in advance. But then again, it might. So now I think we need pockets to put these in, because if we were making a journal, you'd want somewhere to put these. So they're all the same size. So let's use the green one as an example. So if I wanted to, yuckity yuck, I'm in a mess before I start. If I wanted to, this measures 2 3/4. So if I wanted to put that in a pocket, I'd like the pocket to be 3 1/4, which leaves plenty space to get it in. So 3 1/4. Remember that. Let's write it down, because as you know, I will never remember that. Pencil. I want it to be 3 1/4 wide. And how tall do I want it? Probably not that tall, actually. I'd like it to come to about there. Do you think? Along there? I'd say so. So that's just 2 inches. 2 inches as much as it. 2 inches tall. Let's give it a try and see what we think. Now then, I want to make it gusseted, so this fits in and out really easily. So that means I want to add ½ an inch on each side of the width, which is an inch, 2 halves of 1. So I want to cut it at 4 1/4. And this I want to gusset on the bottom, so 2 inches tall plus the ½ inch for the bottom is 2 1/2. Oh, our maths is faultless, is it not? So let's cut this like we meant business. Whoa, crash bang wood. Let's use the rotary cutter. Right. So I'm going to cut at 2 1/2. So make sure that's square. Oh, that looks ridiculous. No, I'm going to cut it at 3. It's just not big enough. It's not big enough to please me. I'm going to cut it at 3. And one more at 3. So that's the height. That might be all we need. Not sure. What did I say I was going to cut it at? You see, just as well I wrote it down, 4 1/4. So let's cut these at 4 1/4. 4 1/4 is there. 1, 4 1/4. 2. Now I'm going to have to cut another strip. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. I'm going to have to cut one more strip because I haven't got enough left. So another strip. What did I cut them at? Oh my goodness, my memory is so bad. 3 inches. It's worse than bad. It's shocking. 3. And I might as well just cut this off here at 4 1/4. See, remember that bit. Right, so we've got some remnanty bits. That's always good. So let's score these first. I wonder where my little scoreboard went. I wonder what happened to it. Oh, here it is. That's handy. I love this little scoreboard. Nancy sent me it and it gets so much use. I love it. So score at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Actually, it would be easier to ink them before we score them, so scrub that. We'll ink them first. Let me put that away. Let me put that away now that I know it's got a home. Let's ink these up first. So let's just get the little messy mat out. Oh, and great news as well. Look what has been found. Curator. Told you I had one. And yes, I had put it somewhere safe. I'd put it in with all the dies, as you do. Don't know why. No idea why. Right, so the inks that I used yesterday and oxides and everything are here. Top one here is green, so that's old paper I used for that. This looks like a new messy mat. Ooh, fancy. So it's just Dibby-Dob in there. Very nice. Very nice. It's very light, it's old paper, but that's lovely. So let's just leave that. Wipe this off. And move along to the next one, which is blue, and that's Stormy Sky, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Let's get my drying rack out. It slid straight through. Come on, don't be awkward. There you go. Yeah, I think we're all right there. Really don't need much of these colours. Next bit of paper. Oh, that's Stormy Sky. Ren used to say it was her favourite colour, and I can understand why. It's absolutely beautiful. Don't do that. Don't fold up at the edges. You're just doing that to annoy me. I don't really want to waste that. Have I got a bit of paper somewhere to put that onto? No. No, I haven't. Well, let's try putting it onto the cartridge paper and see what happens. It's gorgeous. Seems to work all right, doesn't it? Just dry that on. See, this is supposed to be blinking batch making, and I'm away onto something else now. I just don't want to waste that ink, it's just so lovely. So this is the Oxide, Stormy Sky Oxide spray. That's almost dry, so let's just dibby dab a little bit more in there. See if we can pick up any more of that ink. Yes, we can. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Tended to bob the builder for a minute there. That'll just dry of its own volition, but it's nice, isn't it? Looks nice. Just stick that on the windowsill. Mr. F's really busy these last couple of days. Well, today and yesterday. He is taking the old fence panels down. Right, I've done the blue. This next one, what's that then? That's tea stain. So what's this one? Oh, could be antique linen. No, I think it might be Lost Shadow. Yeah, I think it's Lost Shadow. This is another one. That cellophane's slightly annoying, isn't it? There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, he's taking down the old fence panels and putting up the new ones that were delivered quite some time ago, but we really haven't had the weather to do it. So he made the most of any little bit of sunshine we had yesterday and got the old ones down in the car, and we've just taken them to the tip. Glad to see the back of them. Right, we'll leave that one then. Don't you twist up. Lost Shadow is a very, very, very light colour, but it's gorgeous. It really has its uses, particularly the Oxide, because of course it sits on top of the other inks that you might have put down. So that's that one done. So the next one is tea dye. This one. Much underrated colour, tea dye, you know, I think. There we are, that will do. That will do. Let's put you up the drying rack a bit. Yeah, tea dye. It goes really nice with speckled egg and salvage patina. It's one of those orangey browns. And then the next one, oh, is that it? I've got 5. No, I've only got 4. Antique linen. Antique linen, that's what's needed. Where's that then? Where's my antique linen? Don't know. Let's just use a pad because I don't know where it's gone. water's running out. So this is the last one of the Dibby Dabbying. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's the nicest one yet. That's fabulous, isn't it? That's Antique Linen Oxide Spray. Beautilicious. Right, so let's just clear that up, and that's us finished with the inks. Chuck that away, put this away because it's absolutely brand new. That didn't even know I had it. So there we go, that's what we've created. So I'm just going to dry those and then I'll be back with you. Right, so that's those dried. So the next thing to do is now to score them, as I started doing before I realised it would be easier to ink them first. So that one is scored. I'm just going to score that again. I think it'll be more expedient in the long run. I don't know, I feel like I'm a bit against the clock doing batch making. I don't know why. So we're going to have 5 pockets to go with our 5 tags, and that will be sort of 1 page of a journal. But if you put them all in a journal, that's 5 pages of a journal that you don't have to worry about what you're going to put on it. Lovely. Last one. It's Lost Shadow. I don't know if it's showing up. Oh, it is showing up on camera. It's pretty. It's a very, very pretty colour. It's Lost Shadow. When he brought it out, I thought, oh, it's another colour we don't need. But no. When I saw the girls using it on YouTube, I thought, no, I need that colour. I need it in my life. Right, so you'll see on these that I've stamped on the backs of them. They're all stamped, apart from the blue, and I don't know, I think I must have just missed it, but I'm going to not stamp the back of the blue, so we've got a matching pair, because it'll look odd if I do, but the rest have all been stamped on. So I think I used this text stamp, and I used one of these. Is the one that's wide enough. That's wide enough. Brilliant. So I'll just use this one, not that one. And just want to stamp them all. This is the top, the bit with no score mark on it. So I probably, I could do it in my, no, let's just use a stamp block. Have I got a stamp block out? Don't know. I've got one in here that'll do the job. You have to put it that way. And I'm just going to use black. And it doesn't matter how good this stamp is, you know, if it's not perfect, that's just fine. Don't worry. You won't see over a fraction of it really. Let's just get a bit of blue roll out so I'm not stamping onto my glass board. There we are. Right. The only thing is I would say is try and get it straight if you can. So I think that's something like straight. There we go. That's really nice. It's patchy. I like that a lot. Bear in mind those will be folded back so you'll just see that. Perfect. Really good. Really good. Keep it up. So yeah, I guess this is quicker, isn't it, than having to get everything out each time. Well located each time, actually. That's the problem sometimes, isn't it? Oh, these are coming out so nicely. I like them a lot. Shame is that you won't see most of these, but you'll see some. And the last one is the old paper. Another underused colour, I think, old paper. It's a lovely, lovely green. Very light green. It's the lightest of the greens. I'm really pleased with those. I love the way they've come out. That's perfect. So let's just use this bit of paper. Put that stump away where it belongs. Like that, and then it lives in a pink envelope somewhere. It does live in an envelope somewhere. Right, so let's fold all these in and ink them. So let's cut the corners off. Actually, let's get a wet wipe out. I don't want to be transferring rookie marks. Which I'm very good at doing, actually, transferring ink around. I'm quite heartened by the way that the cartridge paper took the ink though. Yeah, that's great, because I've got loads of it. It's not the thickest, but it's thick enough, you know, I'd say it's thick enough for a pocket. Definitely. That's better. Lovely. I've got something wrapped around one of the wheels of my chair and it's making moving around on it a bit difficult. So let's fold in each of those. And we can try our tag in it and see what we think. I think that's alright. By the time that's decorated, I think that'll be fine. What do you think? If it's half an inch less, you'd see that. No, we'll go with this. We'll go with this. So what I'm going to do with each one is do exactly that. Cut the corners off, do that, and then I'm going to ink around it, not in my VersaFine. I'm going to use this Wendy Becky one, which is called potting soil. Somebody was asking me the other day. It's called potting soil. So this one looks a bit weird because it hasn't got the stamping on that the others have, but and I don't put thumb notches in mine. You can if you want to, of course. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause you there and whiz through those others, and I'll be back to you for the next step. Well, that coincided with lunchtime, so I'm now fed and watered as well. Very nice. We had a sort of cheat day today. We had chicken Kiev and chips. Hoo, hoo, hoo. It was lovely. Right, so back to the business of the day. Let's just put these with the pockets, if I can see where they go. That's the green one. That's the Lost Shadow one. That's the tea-dyed one, and this must be the antique linen. Okay, so you can see each one has got a focal point on it, and these ones came from the old design shop, and it was just one. It was a single sheet, and it had these on it, and I've printed them out in different sizes. Just well, actually, I asked Mr. F to print two to a page, and it came out wrong. So, oh dear, never mind. Right, but for our pockets, we don't want ones this size, so these ones might be okay. Actually, I think they will. So let's just get rid of that one. This one. Let's see if I can find the one that matches the thing, but I might not. Then again, I might, but we'll see. All sorts of things in here, bits of rubbish. That's that one, right. So that one's going to be that one. And then the others have got coloured flowers on them. And they came out of this, the 100 Vintage Botany Botanical Prints. I don't even know where it came from. I'm guessing it printed in Germany by Amazon Distribution. Someone could possibly have sent me this, you know, it's possible. So let's have a look and see if we can. They were off the big ones at the front, this size, that I chopped down as much as I could to get on the tags. But these ones at the back are small, and I think that they'll be all right. So I want that one, definitely. So let's cut that one out. Just roughly cut that out for the moment. Let's see, any there that we used? No. Any here? Yes, that one we used. Or I used, I should say, more accurate. And that one as well, actually. So, these ones. And these ones. I'll cut out the bits that we want and then just slide the remnants back in this book so they're all together. So this is the one I want for here. So I'm just going to cut it out on the lines that it's on, but we can cut it down further if we need to. We'll see what it looks like. Got the sneezes, and I just really feel like I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, I was right. No others from there. This one is this one. So it all takes time, but somebody said yesterday in the comments, it is only one putting away, you know, one lot of getting out, one lot of putting away. And that definitely appeals to me. So I need this one somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Let's just roughly cut that one out. It's really convenient actually that these are in two sizes. If you haven't got anything like this, don't be put off by that, because I'm sure you will have some stamps. You'll have something. So that's that one there. Right. I actually looked at these stamps because they would do nicely. They would be perfect actually. And I'm sure that you will have something similar. I mean, these are off Temu. They're about $146, I think. So, you know, not expensive. Right, so we've got these. Are we happy with the size? Could I lose a bit off the size? I think I probably could, and I think I probably want to. So let's... I don't want to lose which one's which, because they match the tag. So this one I can lose quite a bit off. Bit down each side as well, I would have thought. Whoops. And a little bit off the top. There we go. So not so much better fit now. You can see that fits more in the pocket, not taking up the whole thing. So let's just do that with all of these. It's a nice sunny day here today. I really should have had my laundry out. Really should have had my laundry out, but I haven't. But I think they're saying that tomorrow's going to be quite nice as well. So I do have a tumble dryer. I'm just too mean. I'm too mean to use it. Well, it's not that I'm mean. It's just... Okay. Oh yeah, belongs there. So those two are done. Let's put them over this side. Now this one. This is quite a tall one. I don't think there's any way around that actually. It's just quite tall. But we'll see what we can... I'm just not pressing hard enough with my thing. I'm giving up before I get to the end. I can't take anything off the top, but I can take a little bit of something off the sides. Actually, I just want to take a whisker off the top because I haven't cut it out very well. There we are, so that's that one. Then we've got these. I think they look all right like that actually. I'm happy with those. Right, so next is we want some things to make the, you know, like these, the words, etc. that I've got on there. And the words are from stamp sets that I've got. The Creative Expression ones, I think. That one and another one. Which other one? Is it this one? Yeah. And don't ask which it is, but if you look up Creative Expression stamps, you'll find them. I think they're Sampool ones, designed by Sampool. So there's Wildflowers, there's Bloom, Nature Finds Field Notes, and on this one there's Specimen, and I think that's all I used. And what I did was I printed them out onto some coffee stained paper like this, and there's observations somewhere. I don't know where that's gone. On a different one or what? Oh yeah, specimens, notes, we don't want that one, seeds, observations, yeah. So I've got lots of words, and I just used a piece of coffee paper like this. Got my, say, field notes, for example, is a good one. That's upside down, however. And a little block. And I just printed them out. And I see here I already have some field notes printed out. What I really need is, well, we'll find out. I'll cut them all out. I'll pause now, cut them all out, and then we'll see if we need anything else. Okay, so that's the next job to do, the stamping of the words. See you in a minute. Right, I've stamped those and cut them out. There's different numbers of some. We'll see how we go on. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. This is a paper pad by Woodware. It's actually printed by Creative Expressions, but the under the brand Woodware. It's an 8x8, and it is from 2023. But it has all these colours in and lovely backgrounds, as you can see. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful paper pad. It's gorgeous. And it has colours in that we want because they complement what we're doing. So I've torn out some that I want to use. Now I have my curators back again. And I just want to stamp along maybe 3, maybe 2, I don't know, but just 3. Let's say that. This is a touch dark, so I'm going to use the lighter side. That's more tea dye, I think. So let's ink up some of these. I think I need to treat myself to a new... Look at that, I've got ink on there. I am a messy pup. To a new ink pad. Let's wipe the ink off there because I don't really want that. Just want those 3 at the top. So let's just pop them on there like that. Hopefully that's okay. Oh well, I've got 2. 2 will do then. Seeds, wherever you come from there. Right, let's do one all the way through and then I'll show you. The other one that I wanted is, this is my rip-off Timmy Field Notes. You guys all know that I own Field Notes. I've bought the Timmy set twice now. But this is the rip-off one, and I actually like it much better because it's smaller. I use it much more often. So I don't want the field label actually, it's a bit big. I use the specimen label, and I'm just going to stamp that onto this same paper. So I've got, as it stands, I've got 2 of the little curator, and I will have one of these. Let's not do it on there because I've already wrecked that bit. Let's just do that above there. And it doesn't really matter what's in the background. You won't see it. There we are, perfect stamp. Okay, so let's cut these three out with my scissors, which are over here. Let's just dab that off with just a bit of blue roll. I just don't want to be, nothing came off, but you know my look, it would smudge. So I'm just going to cut these quite near to the edge. Let's cut round the whole thing, and then I'm not dealing with a piece of 8x8. There we are. Let's cut this one out first. I'm just going to try it on one, try this recipe if you like, on one to see if it works, and if it does then we can do the same for the whole batch. But it might not. Time will tell. I haven't made a pocket in this method before, so we'll see how we go. You can just use the Curator snippets, you know, if you want to. I'm just being fancy. And I am going to cut this one out because if I tuck that side in, it'll be perfectly fine. Nobody will ever know that it was only a half a stamp. Will they now? There we are. I'm knitting Mr. F a jumper at the minute. It's an Aran one, in an Aran colour, you know, that creamy, sort of mottly creamy colour. And it's taken an age because it's really cabley. Right, so which is the tea-dyed one? Tea-dyed one is this one. Okay, so let's ink around here. Not with a sander, that won't ink. And what I did with the others was just fold them up, crumple them like that. Take your sander, just go along that line and then ink it. And you get that, you see that? It just looks so nice, so aged. So let's, I don't suppose it matters. I want it on one side. I might put it on this side actually because I like this blank bit here, which undoubtedly will get covered, but hey ho. And then this one. I want to do a similar sort of thing with this actually. It looks like it wants to sort of go there, so let's, and use a sander to go through the print so that it'll take the ink properly. So there we are, we've got that. Then we've got these ones. I don't think I need 3. That was a worthwhile thing to do, to find out what I don't need. Because there's no point printing them out. I mean, I'll come in again for something, but for the purposes of this, there's no point printing 3 out if we don't need 3. I think we might be lucky if we need 1, to be honest with you, but we'll see. Right, there we go. So that's those done. Now then, I mean, to be honest, how nice does that just look like that? It just looks gorgeous. But I'm going to use one of these, not that one because that's the one that was a bit dodgy. I'm going to put that there, across there a bit. I have words, I know all the words. I don't like this gap here. Let's move this across to the middle a little bit. See what we think of that. Yeah, I think this might turn out better. Leave that there. Put one of these, let's put the one that didn't print properly in there. There we go. Yeah, like that. That's much better. Much, much better. And then we can add whatever words we want onto here. So, how about wildflowers? That's a nice one, isn't it? It's going to take up nearly all of that. Let's put field notes on it. Field notes, which I can put there, needs inked around obviously, and seeds. Seeds and field notes. What does that look like? Needs something here, doesn't it? Not notes, because we've already got that. How about bloom? Whoa, come back. How about bloom just coming off there, like that? Now that's easy, isn't it? It's easy, but it looks nice, doesn't it? And does it complement our tag? That's the thing we need to know. Yeah, I believe it does. I believe it looks nice. Just checking. I don't think there's anything more I want to add to that. Really, I don't think there is. So let's ink these words up, which is the right pain to do because they're tiny, but they absolutely need it, otherwise they don't stand out. So that's going there. Get back to where you belong. If you don't want to ink around everything and you prefer a kind of clean look, if you like, you obviously don't have to do that. Just stick everything down before you ink it, and you'll get a really clean look to your botanicals. Right, so that's going there. That's going there, going straight. Is there anything else that we feel we want on there? Just let's have a think about it. No, I don't think there is. So, that being the case, let's start from the back and stick them down. So this is the first one. I haven't used my glue today, so 10 to 1 on. It won't be plain. Oh, look at that. Thank you, glue. I was just going to call you out, and then you worked perfectly. There we are, so that's that right at the top. The next one is the flower itself. Now before I stick that down, I'm going to stick a bit of sellotape over there. Oh, hey. I haven't got very much left on this board actually. But that will be fine. So this is sellotape we made ourselves. Actually, this probably is the stuff Mr. F made, but I made quite a bit myself and showed you how to do it. So let's just put that over there like that. Just adds to the, because we've already inked over there, it looks aged. So that's going there like so. Looks so nice. Sellotape is brilliant, I love it. have to make some more soon. But it's not a trauma. There we are. Ugh. Slipping and sliding. There you go. I don't know whether I want something over the top of here. Let's have a look at my my little snippets that came. These are also from the Old Design Shop. I think that's just too big. Where are my curator snippets? Let's have a look at those. See if I've got anything here that floats my boat. There's got to be something in the whole of this lot, surely. Surely. Oh, that one there, that's nice. I like that better. I do like that better. So let's just ink around there. And somewhere I've got a stamp that says figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, that sort of thing. Let's put the lid on that before it all comes tumbling down, shall we? Yeah, this stamp here. Block. Here's a little block that'll do nicely, look. Made to measure, which is figure 1, top one. So just want ink just on the figure 1, not on the figure 2 and 3. And then let's just plonk. Look at that. Oh, you can't really see. Go and get Mr. F. I don't know, in a little bit more, maybe? Yeah. I think that's good. I think that's all right. What do you think?
I think it's probably...
Yeah, under straight. Can't ask for much more than that, guys.
Close in and straight, just how I like it.
You just can't help it, can you? Lowering the tone all the time. Be gone. Be gone.
That might be an undertone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Right, so now you can see that I have stamped figure 1 on there. Instead of just having to take my word for it. And I can put that there. It's coming out over there. That suits me fine. I like the fact that it's doing that. Let's glue that into place. Lovely. And I still want the word bloom. Do I? Or I could put bloom on this side. How about seeds there? And how about I staple it on? Yeah, let's do that. Let's be rebels. I am still going to put a little bit of glue on it because it can be a bit wibbly wobbly with just a staple. Is that the cat? Is the cat in here? I'm hearing things. I'm hearing things. I'm going mad. Right, let's just put a staple just in the end of there. Like that. Perfect. And then we want this here. And that's also coming out over this, which I like. That's what I like. What is that noise? Oh, it's the cat. It's Catkin. He's got one of the lids off one of my distress spray stains. and he's booting it around. I'm gonna have to get rid of him because he's at the door anyway. Let me just let him out. Go on, Capkin, good boy. That's a good boy. Good lad. I thought I was hearing things, honestly. This has turned out to be more of a thing than I intended it to be. I think I'm just going to put field notes on there. I think that's all that needs. Bloom lives to fight another day. Do I want another one of those on? No, I don't think I did anyway, so that's all right. A little bit of glue along there. Let's put that there. And there we have it. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with it, actually. I like it. So that's the tag that belongs with it. And it'll go in there like that. There we have it. That's a nice little set, isn't it? Yeah, like that. Happy with that. Right. So what I'm going to do now then, just so you don't get totally bored, is I'm going to take a piece of each colour and I'm going to stamp out specimen and probably 2 of these just in case I want to use them. And then we'll be ready to kind of put things together in whatever order we fancy. So I'll see you once I've done all of that. I've decided to kind of do each one as I go, otherwise I'm getting into more of a muddle than I would like to be in. I live in a muddle, but yeah, sometimes too much. So this is the mate of this one. So it's got this on it. This is one of the spare ones from the last pocket that we did, because when I looked at this, the colour that I'd used was actually brown. So I've used these again because I think they're perfectly good for the job. So I'm going to pop that right up there, that there, possibly. This is just coffee stained paper. I've stamped the specimen stamp out on that. And I've stamped figure 1 onto its own thing and stamped around it. And I'm going to stick that onto there with a bit of sellotape. And then I'm going to put a paper clip through it, just for a bit of interest. And I found my new, well, it's not new, but my big thing of sellotape, so that's good. I don't want very much for this, about that much I'd say. Stick that on at a bit of an angle, like that. Fold that over. And then I'm going to put a paper clip in, one of the Timmy's tiny little ones. What does he call them? Mini paper clips. Yes, that is indeed what they are. Might be a bit tricky getting this over there because it is just coffee stained paper. Let's just help that a little bit. That's it. Pop that on there. So you can still see what it says, but we've got the interest of the sellotape and the paper clip. Right, so that's going to go there like that. And then this is just a number that was in the field note stamp set. I just quite liked it. And this was in the field notes set that I showed you the other day from the old design shop. And I wondered if we could get that there, if that would look quite nice there. Possibly. Where's the wildflowers one? Let's see if we can get that in there. Across there? No, across there. It's hard to imagine when they're inked to look so different. don't like that little gap there. No, I could put that up there though. That could go there. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. So let's put that back to there, which is where we had it. No, I just don't think there's room for this, my dear. I don't know what to say. Where's another word? I've got bloom here. Let's just try it. No, it's just not floating my boat, so I'll stick it as it is then. It's the first one to go. Oi. Top corner, just in slightly from the top and the side. Excuse me. Then this one. Which looks nicely crumpled. A bit of age to it. Put that there. Then the specimen with the paper clip and the sellotape on. I'll bring up just a touch to there. Aha, that might be the solution. Stick down, thank you. I could possibly get that in there. Or something similar. Notes, maybe. Notes, here we go. Yeah, I think that's all right there. Quite like that there. Hooray! We'll have a solution. We've worked out the jigsaw. And that's going to go there. Yeah, okay. Lovely. Let's just ink quickly around here. Because I did want a word on it. I just couldn't see where the heck it was going to go. But now we have our answer. Okay, where did you go? Here, the tiny little things he's to be dealing with, but deal with them we must. There we are. Right. Am I happy with that? What else have I got? I've got one that says field notes. Getting to the stage where this has just got too much on it. It's a pocket. No, I quite like one word there though. I quite like that. What else have I got? I've got specimen field notes. Nature finds. Let's have that. Where do you belong here? Too long. Patience is a great thing when you're doing this. Do I have any? Not so much. Observation. No, I like it without anything on. But having said that, I am going to go to my Curator Snippets box. Of course I am. And see what I can find. If I can find anything that I like, might not. I just want something fairly low key. What about that? Got two circles and not doing me any favours. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's just do it for persuade myself that I'd find something better. Quick, quick. Shut the lid. Okay, that's going there exactly like that. So I've got one beneath it and one on top of it. And that pleases me immensely. Yes. Okay, there we have it. There's our pocket. And that just goes into there like that. Look at that. What a lovely set that is, isn't it? How nice will that look on a page? Look pretty nice, I think. Where did we put the other one? Over here. Right. So moving along the bus, we're on to the blue one, which is this one here. Okay. So I did use the blue paper on this. So I'll get the bits put together as far as I think, and then I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I've got some things ready. We will obviously need more words and stuff like that, but I have something ready. So working on the same premise as we have been so far, let's put that there. I have the specimen that I cut out of the blue card, but since it's been inked around, it does stand out. I could put that on top of there, couldn't I? So once again, we're just playing this game, if you like, with the pieces that we've got. See where we like it, see what looks nice, see what we don't like. Okay, I'm not unhappy with that. Oh, come along. Come along. Stop it. Quick. Right. So yeah, that's a relatively decent start, I'd say. I've got this one that's from the brown that we did. I can't put it over the specimen or you won't be able to read it. I could put the figure 1 over there, to be honest. No, it's taken away too much of the plant. Let's see what I've got in this box. If I've got anything that I fancy using. Field diary. It's quite large though, isn't it, for our pocket? This pocket's only little, so I can't have anything too big. I should have printed these. Collected by. I like that. See if I can work that in somehow. Okay, let's budge you over. Let's budge you over a bit. Let's put you there. And can I get collected by on there somewhere? Yeah, you know, I just about could. I just about could. Then I can still have that up there. I can still have my figure 1 here. I think that'll still work. But I need something along the bottom. So how about we put wildflowers? And I need something along here as well, don't I? I've got that number. That's all right. That's okay. Quite like that. I quite like it. Yeah. So the only things we've got to ink are that and that. Okay, so where to start? Collected by, that is at the back. So let's do that. Let's do that first. So let's ink around that. And let's tear it pretty much all the way down. Ink those ends that you've just torn like that. Separate them a little bit like that. That's quite nice. Now I need a bit of sellotape, which I have here. We'll stick that back together, although it's never been apart. I might leave those bits on actually. They might need some glue, but I'll leave them on. So that's going there, that's going there. So this bit goes underneath. Let's glue this on. Let's get gluing. Lovely. We know that goes at the bottom. Then this bit goes on. Goes quite a way over, I seem to remember. No, come back. Oh, it stuck itself down now, so wherever it is, wherever it is. Then this bit goes there. Like so. Then we've got our collected by me. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on that sellotape. Put that there, like that. Kind of pleased with that, that's nice. Could always put a staple in there as well, let's do that. In fact, let's put 2 in. There we go. Lovely. Right, so I was going to put figure 1, wasn't I? Just underneath there, like that. Let's do that. I'm just stepping it in so it's not all straight down this edge. Like so. And then we were going to put wildflowers, weren't we? Along the bottom, yeah. Need to ink this first. Come on. Come on. Which way do you go? That way. It's just over the bottom of that and over onto the specimen label. So it's going over several things. And then I was going to put this up there, wasn't I think? No, I might change that actually for field notes. Yeah, I like that better. The number lives to fight another day. I've been doing this? An hour and 15 minutes. Yikes, that's a long time. No, I want that further up. What are you playing at? I want that there. Right, okay. I'm quite happy with that. I quite like it. I'm looking for the lid and it doesn't have one. So there we are. That's the tag and the pocket in blue. So that's going to go in there like so. And that's that little happy partnership. It's quite nice. It's very nice actually. Yeah, okay, happy enough with that. So moving on, this looks like the green one. This is the green that we've got. So there's quite a bit of green here in the background. So I will cut the specimen out of the green paper and a couple of the curators as well. And then we'll just see where we're at. See where we're at then. Okay, so I'll see you in a sec. Right, I've got some bits assembled here. That's what we want on here. Definitely, that's specimen. And I've just inked around it. I'm going to put this that says specimen. I've used this on all of the pockets. So that's going to go there like that. Stamped out some of the curator onto that green paper. I'm going to put that there. This word that says specimen, I'm going to attach with a staple or something, paperclip maybe, onto there. And then I'm going to put the word seeds there. And then I'm going to cut out, this is a label from the old curiosity shop, design shop, sorry. I'm going to cut out one of these numbers and stick that down here. And that's that. So let's get sticking, because this is going on quite a while, isn't it? Now. And I don't think I've been rabbiting unnecessarily. Just been doing. I've been working hard. So, first thing is this. Let's put that on first. Glue. Glue is required if you want to stick things, I've noticed. Let's just put that at the top there, like so. Lovely. And then that's going to go there-ish. And that's going to go there. So let's leave that there a second. Pop that in there. And then I want to add this to here. I'm just going to glue it a little bit first, like that. And then possibly add a bit of sellotape, because it's very fragile. It's only coffee stained paper. Scissors, please. Stop holding out on me. So I'm just going to take a bit of my sellotape. You see the red sellotape that we had for Christmas that I completely forgot we had, so we never used it. And I'm going to stick that down there. Fold it over. So that's giving that a bit more substance. So I can use one of these paper clips. Way, there's one. They need to go into a pot, otherwise they're going to end up getting lost. Put that over there like that, so you can still read it and you can see the paper clip, and that's going to go there. You know, really, in the real world, not in my head, but in the real world, this now is quite enough. Anything else is over egging the pudding, really, to be honest with you. But, you know, it's me, and we're over egging the pudding. That's what I do. Right, so I want to put this little seeds label just there. Straight, if you can get it, would be good. And then I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to use my choppity chop because we all know I can't cut straight. You'd think by now I would have learned how to, but I haven't. Looking good. End a bit here. There we are. So let's just pop that out my way. So this now says figure 4 and it's going to go there. And I like it. I've left quite a long tail on it. And that's through choice. I wanted to do that because I want it to occupy the space. And we'll glue that down and I would call that done. So yeah, there is something to this batch making. You do get into a rhythm, into a flow, and you know what works and you know what doesn't work, more to the point, I think. So yeah, there we go. I think that's lovely, I think. That's going to go, that's its matching partner there. Look at that. Jiminy Cricket. One to go, guys, and it is the Lost Shadow by the looks of it. So there we go, that's that. Let's put that over there in the available. So what have I used on here? I've used brown by the looks of it. So, okay, I've got one brown thing, I've got these, and I've got all my words. Surely that will be enough. Let's go wriggle on, shall we? Let's ink around here for a start. I think I might tear this actually a little bit. Fold it back like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's just put a little bit of glue on there just to hold it down. That's great. That's added a bit of character. So I can delve into this box for this one because everything is brown. So let's see what we have. See what we got. See what we don't got. Specimen. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that could work. There's that one. That's not quite so big. Writing's bigger though. Filed, too big. Too big. This is a lovely set. I did tell you what it was. Oh, and that might be better because the other says etymology. So I could just have that along there, couldn't I? Then the figure 3 or whatever I have. Maybe a word. Field notes, possibly. Along there. Oh, my hands. So gluey. Where's my number? Maybe my number will come into play. Yeah, I genuinely don't see what's wrong with that. I know it looks good, looks fine. So let's ink around everything. This is the bit that goes right at the back, so let's ink it first. Let's just fold that corner in, because that's the bit you'll see. Let's put a bit of sellotape on it. Like so. Look at the speed I'm going at. Oh my goodness, I'm like an express train. Well, I'm determined. It's now dark outside. I mean, it was lunchtime when I started. So. But you're glad of the pause button, aren't you guys? Then this is the next one to go in. We're watching Midsummer Murders at the moment, and there's loads of them. I don't know, I think they might still be making it for all I know. But it's almost 2 hours long each episode, so it's a bit of a commitment each time you start one. But they're really good. I mean, they're just relaxing, I guess. And on nights like this, I'm glad of it. Right, so that's that. I think I will. Shall I put that on there? That might go on there, you know. Might attach that with a paper clip. Yeah, let's do that. Or I could staple it. Let's staple it. Let's do that. Just a little bit of glue. Put that on there. Add a bit of a kilter. Let's staple that in place. See, we're learning now all the things, that we like. Oh, drop my finger. Let's put 2 staples in for good measure. There we go. Yeah, you see, as we go on, we're learning what we like and what we don't like and what fits where and what doesn't. That is, I would say, the best thing about batch making. I want to see that rip, so I'll have to come down a little bit to there. Lovely. Just hold that where the staples are, because the paper wants to kick up and I don't want it to. There we are, lovely. I'm going to cut this out, aren't I, to say one of the numbers. Figure 3 is looking the most promising. And I am not tidying up my craft room tonight. I'm not. I am not. It can be waiting for me in the morning. Don't think I want quite so much on this one. With fresh eyes and new invigoration. Figure 3. I honestly think that's all that needs. There we go. Right. Let's push those to one side, put my glue away. See, that last one, we just zoomed through it, didn't we? Because we kind of knew what we were doing. Let's not get carried away. there we go. I mean, they're lovely. Do like them. So let's get them all out and congratulate ourselves on how clever we are. I'll just put some things, the glaringly obvious stuff away, and get these out. Ooh, they look nice. Oh, you can't see them all now. All right, we'll do a fashion show then. Green. Lost Shadow. Butcher Cross. Tea Dye. Like that, possibly my favourite. Butcher Cross. Blue. And antique linen. Look at that. Look how pretty those pockets are. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So thank you very, very much for enjoying. I bet you haven't enjoyed. For joining, should I say, me whilst I struggle to get to grips with batch making. But I think now, yeah, I've got it. You need the same stuff. And you need, I mean, I've tried to cram in way too much stuff on a pocket. It's kind of ludicrous, really. But they do match. So, you know, once you, yeah, I can see that it has its advantages. And I will try it again. I definitely will. I mean, we're halfway there with the Botanical Journal, for heaven's sake. So I'll see you again really soon. I've still got E for the alphabet challenge to make this week. So we're running out of week because today is Thursday. So hopefully I'll see you, you know, before Sunday with E1, and then next week it'll be E2. So take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.